Good morning, everybody. It's Ian here from the Sports Card Side Hustle, and I wanted to show you how to finish prepping your cards for grading. Um, and actually, let me grab one thing. So you're gonna want a microfiber cloth. I have a lot of microfiber cloths from my glasses. It's actually the same material they recommend, but there's also masks if you used these. I don't use them for that anymore, but I have like some of those. But that microfiber material is gonna clean your cards good. Just wipe them down. You don't want to use chemicals and things that stick or stay on the cards to get that like artificial shine, because PSA and some of the graders don't like that, and they've cracked down on it. They've actually like banned people from grading. So what I'm going to show you today is I have two different orders ready, right? And you'll see that this order is a value order. It's a bulk value order. So I made sure to get over 20 cards that I had going, and they all go in card savers for about 90% of the cards, right? So card saver ones, they come to me in whatever the seller that I bought them from on eBay or other suppliers sold them to me as. And then I do have one that's in the magnetic holder. Those are for the thicker cards. So when you order these magnetic holders, those are for cards like Kabooms, RPAs, or patch cards that have a thickness to them. And you'll see those magnetic holders have an option of a thickness. And so then on the top and the bottom, I put something like this. These cardboard, some sellers will put these on the top or bottom. PSA sends, I'll show you. PSA or others will have in their orders cardboard like this. So you put those on the top and the bottom, and you're gonna rubber band those, and then you're gonna wrap them with bubble wrap and rubber band it. So before you do that, I did keep one card out to show you how you're gonna prep those cards. That's kind of the final outcome, right? So here's one. I just got I forgot to put it in this order, so I'll hold it for next, but I'll show you how I prep it. I got one, you saw it came in a top holder. I hate that. They will put like tape on it or whatever, but top holders are meant to go like this. You saw how I got it out to you. And so in the mail, I've had a card arrive and it's this far out. It could be damaged, whatever. So I like the card savers, and I ship them to PSA. Cardboard on each side, wrapped in bubble wrap, and they go out. And I only sell slab cards in padded envelopes, right? So bottom line, I'm gonna take it. It's gonna end up in this. After I use a fresh sleeve, I don't want any perception of an old dirty card. So I actually just get these penny savers. They're a penny each in the pack, 100 for $1. Or the sleeves, and I take the card out. Now basically, this is a very tight sleeve because the card type is a little bit thick, but not so thick that I am going to use a magnetic holder. So I always hold it by the edges, never touch the corners, because that's where you're going to get a ding. I have had where if I let this hang or I'm too quick or careless with it, the cloth catches a corner. You don't want to do that. So I try to just kind of stay away from the corners, but I just wipe the card down on both sides. Any material that's a chrome or a shiny surface that can show fingerprints. I've got cards back that had a low surface grade when I was first using Beckett, and I was new to this, and I wasn't used to the subcategories and how they evaluate them, And so I'm like, well, let me use Beckett, and I get the surface grades, and I know exactly which area I'm locking in. I'd get a 7 or 8 on the surface, or a low grade on the surface. I had to look closely under, a loop or something, and I had left a fingerprint on it when I was new to this, like 3 years ago. So when I was new to the grading game. So, hold the edges, wipe it down, get it back in a sleeve. This one's actually a little bit hard because it's a slight thick card. All right, so get it back in the sleeve. Only push down on the edge to get it in there. And then it goes in a card saver. So you can buy these in bulk, card saver one. You can buy those all in bulk on Amazon. Okay, so that would go on the top of the stack. And so this grading order, I had already shown you. Then here's the other one I had open. The alternative to that is these magnetic holders, and when I use these, I don't put anything on the top or the bottom because they're so thick or sturdy. So this is the second order I had ready. You'll see because I had a Kaboom Gold and a Mahomes Kaboom. So those are outside the value of value of the value price range, and I had to go with regular. And so all I do then is you can also get these rubber band balls. This one's half used. But I fold up the grading order, I put it with it, I wrap it in the bubble wrap, and I basically ended up with double bubble wrap. Yeah, I'm doing this quickly just to show you guys an example. Alright, so I just want it padded. And these are all gonna go in a bubble wrap envelope. Right, so when they open this, they've got my grading order sheet in there to scan. But the great thing about PSA is I finish 3 and 4 orders at a time. So in this package, I showed you the first order that's bulk because it was 23 cards. I had to have at least 20. Then I have a regular order that's only 2 cards. And then I have another order going in that's an autograph order. Autograph cards, I only had a few. But when you go to your orders, you can say print a label for multiple orders, and you choose all those orders. It gives you this barcode. You print it. It goes on the outside of the package. So on the outside of the package, when they scan this, all of my orders show up in the PSA database that were in that package because it says that I have 3 orders and what the order numbers are. So they're all going to show up as received, and then you're going to see them track through the app as they go through research, then grading, then quality assurance checks to shipping. So that's nice. You just cut this out, tape it on. I use these fragile stickers. I just buy a roll of the stickers that say fragile, tape this on the outside of the big padded envelopes at the post office. And since I mail 3 or 4 different levels at a time for efficiency, I get a bigger padded envelope, but they're all in bubble wrap, and then it's a bubble padded envelope with this on the outside. So that's basically the process I go through. I showed you quickly when I just cleaned off 1 card, get it in a card saver, put it in a stack, cardboard on each side, the rubber band around the cardboard, then the grading order sheets, bubble wrap it, another rubber band. So that's the process. Anybody has any questions, I did have the video on how to input your whole grading order. I didn't want to make these excessively long, so I've done that one, and now here's the process on how to prep your cards, get them in the packaging, and to be efficient with it with that barcode. So thanks for watching the Sports Card Side Hustle. Let me know if you have any questions, and keep on having fun in the market and the industry. Have a good weekend all.